Have you ever really thought of the expression, don't judge a book by its cover? Today, I want to talk to you about something that might seem very small, but could have a bigger impact than you think. And what if I told you that this simple phrase could change how you see the world? It's about the old saying you've all probably heard a million times, don't judge a book by its cover. Now, I'm not some fancy expert on idioms, but I've lived long enough to see how powerful some simple ideas can be. Such a simple idea can have. I'm sure you've all thinking about it and that you initially thought that this phrase was just about books, right? Well, it's so much more than that. It's a life lesson that can be applied to almost everything and everyone you encounter. Picture this. You're walking down the streets and you see someone trip and fall. Picture this. You're walking down the streets and you see someone trip and fall. First instinct might be to think, wow, what a clumsy person, and make the assumptions about them. But if you look deeper, there could be a lot more to the story. So it's important to approach with curiosity and with empathy. That person who tripped, maybe they're usually graceful as a swan. Maybe they were distracted because they got some amazing news. Or maybe they were rushing to help someone in need. The point is, we don't know at this point. And that extra layer of curiosity is what makes life so interesting. Think about it this way. If we were all judged by our worst moments, cover, if you will, the world would be a pretty harsh place. But when we look beyond that cover, when we're patient and we try to understand, that's when the magic happens. When I was younger, I met someone who at first glance seemed rough around the edges. They didn't smile much, barely spoke, and I'll admit I was very quick to label them as unfriendly. But one day, I saw them working on a hard side job, clearly exhausted from trying to support their family. It made me realize there was so much more to the story than I had first assumed. The experience taught me to always look a little bit deeper, to be more understanding, and to approach people with a little bit more empathy. Another time, I met someone who seemed to have everything nice, a car, stylish clothes, but they were super anxious, not appearing happy, as if it was all a mask. It turned out that behind the scenes, their parents were incredibly strict, never giving them a moment of peace or a chance to be themselves. Whatever they did, it was just never enough. It just goes to show that you can't judge a book by its cover. So here's what I want you to try. Next time you're about to make a quick judgment about someone or something, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what else could be going on there that I can't see? It's like flipping open that book and reading a few pages before deciding if you like it or not. By doing this, you're not just avoiding unfair judgments. You're opening yourself up to a world of fascinating stories, unexpected friendships, and a deeper understanding of the people around you. It's about being curious about the next chapter in someone's life, wondering what their introduction was like, or what epiphanies they might have had. Remember, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. By keeping an open mind, you're not just enriching your own life, you're also contributing to a more compassionate and understanding world. As I reflect on this valuable lesson, I'm reminded of the importance of always striving to see the full picture, to look beyond the surface and appreciate the depth of each individual story. It's a message I hope you carry with you as you navigate your life's journey. So my friend, keep your mind open, your heart kind, and always remember there's so much more to every story than what you see on the cover. And who knows, the next person you meet might have the most incredible story just waiting for someone patient enough to read it. Until next time, signing off with stay curious, stay kind, and keep turning those pages of life with an open mind.